Hey all, the topic we choose is which is the most important in life. Ken as candidate A talks about health, Fredel as candidate B talks about friends, myself as candidate C talks about education, and Rishi as candidate D will talk about family. We are given 2 minutes to prepare for our title.
Minutes. Can I see?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, please.
I'm counting. Twenty more seconds. Okay, time's up. So, Ken can start first.
Okay, hello everyone. I am candidate A, which is Ken, and my topic is about health. Health is very important in our life because when we are sick, we cannot do anything, any activities in whether in schools, whether in outside, or whether in our jobs. So besides, if for student also need to get more help because if they gain disease because disease may reduce their confidence in regular examination because in mental problem. Also, to maintain health, we should avoid addiction. From drugs, rather than drugs, cigarettes, and others, because drugs and cigarettes can cause mental problems to any addictors. Also, will cause psychological problems to them. For health is also important because when we are sick, we need to use some money to treat our health problem like any diseases. Now, for example, nowadays COVID-19. Okay, now there are many vaccines coming up, but the vaccines is quite expensive, so it's also a problem for people to uh, to buy the vaccine for the COVID-19. Okay, as a student, we also can, if we maintain our health by doing exercise or any other effective activities, it can help us to improve our brain health, and also our mood. Also, from this we will can maintain and enhance our confidence, so we can do our best in our examination. Okay, guess all.
Okay. Hi everyone. My point is about friends is the most important in life. Like friendships can enrich your life in many ways. Good friends teach you about yourself and challenge you to be better. They encourage you to keep going when times get tough and celebrate your successes with you. But friends do a lot more than give you a shoulder to cry on. They also have a positive impact on your health. Like why friend is important in life. First one, friends help us deal with stress, like help you to make your better life choice that keep you stay strong and allow you to rebound from health issues and disease like anxiety and depressions. And friendships is equally important for our mental health too. And the second point is friendships encourage healthy behavior like um, they can help you to make your lifestyle change that you have a direct impact on your well-being. For example, your friends can help you set and maintain goals to eat better and exercise more. They can also watch out for you and give a heads up when any unhealthy behavior like drinking too much get out of hands. And additional, people are more motivated and likely to stick to a weight loss or exercise program when they do it with a buddy because it's much easier to get out and stay active when you have a friends by your side. And friends also help you to build your confidence. Like everyone has self-doubts and insecurities every now and then, but having friends who support you play a big role in building your self-esteem or how much you appreciate or love yourself. Supportive friends can help you feel more confident by offering praise and reassurance when you're feeling unsure. They will shine a light on just shows how much you are amazing and how much you have to offer others. Okay, thank you.
Okay, myself Saktiieswarjay. I would like to state that education is the most important thing in our life. In my opinion, the role of education aims at creating something new instead of relying on old innovations. One should be able to identify what he knows and what he does not know. Education is giving us the understanding of the world around us. A perspective of looking at life grows in us. It is the most significant aspect of the evolution of the country. Without education, new innovations will not be explored. It means that one will not be able to improve the world because without ideas, there is no innovation, and without creativity, there is no growth of the nation. I believe that education tends to reduce poverty, as if an educated person is willing to find a good job and satisfy all of his family's basic requirements. Education in every form protects an individual financially and allows them to live their life. It encourages policy standards to be set and offers information for understanding the consequences of bad choices and helps to find better ways. If a guy is well educated, he won't be tricked easily by someone. An individual who is educated is less vulnerable to domestic abuse and other social problems. In life, you will have healthy connections. This ensures that people are less likely to be cheated or affected by abuse. On the other hand, I would like to state that education also helps inspire women. Certain old traditions, such as not remarrying widows, child marriage, and etc., can be abolished with the power of education. Women, if they are educated, they will have the courage to live their voice right against the injustice done to them. This will bring a lot of growth to society as well as to the country. In short, the right to freedom of speech and expression will be used in the right manner if all women are educated. This is the only way to retain a respectable position with the assistance of education for people from every background and region. With the support of education, all this will take place. Speaker D, what do you think?
Okay. So as the fourth candidate, I would like to state that family is the most important thing in life. The reason behind it is in a person's life, since the day they are born till the day their funeral or their death, family has the one most important major influence in their life. So since they are the moment they are born, the children would be dependent on the family to protect and provide for their needs. So when they are in a small, when they are going through their early ages, parents or family are the ones who are actually giving them the important values and teaching them morality and responsibility. So from there, they also get their knowledge on how do they live and what the society is about and the community is about. Because when there's a family, is a place where when someone has a problem or someone wants to learn something, they seek to it. So a family is a very complex thing. It could be our own family or a family that we create, as in a community or anything. So when there's a family, it is very important because when we have a problem or we are having a issue or trouble with something, we could rely on them because they will help us to overcome it. They will give us advices, and when we are down, they will have our backs. Apart from that, when we have a good family connection, we actually tend to have a more stronger uh, character in ourselves, so we don't feel insecure or unsafe when we are in a place or with our family members or anything. So apart from that, when we are with our family, we also tend to understand the value of love, appreciation, and communication. Because in a family, we tend to have more communication and we show our feelings to each other. So that's all for family, I would like to say. Thank you.
Just now my topic is health, and I already give some explanation why health is the most important in our life. Any argument?
Yeah,
No, I
I have.
agree with candidate A with certain extents. Like
Okay.
health is very important, and friends can help, like help to solve the health issue. Like just now I mentioned before about anxiety and depressions, because their phone will decrease their feeling of the loneliness.
Okay. So now can I give my opinion?
Yes.
Okay. You have said that health is the most important thing in life,
Yeah.
but we can't assure that we will be healthy for your whole entire life. At one point of your life, you're going to fall sick. True, right? So when
Right.
you
Sure.
fall sick, who are going to take care of you? When a decision like that comes, family comes first. So I would say like family is important because we can't assure that we will be healthy at every single part of our life. Although we take care of our health, there's going to be uh, at one point we need to depend on someone. So when a time like that comes, I would say that family comes in first because they would be the first one to provide for us and support for us when we are in need. So that's all I would like to say. Thank you.
Can I say
Okay.
something?
Yes. Please.
I used to hear from people that good health is not something we can buy. It's a kind of precious thing, right?
Mm.
But it's true actually. But I would like to say something. Uh, in my point, education is something more precious than health, because with education you reach the top of the success. Well, what I mean was the education in our life not only mean providing people with subject knowledge, but also providing various type of knowledge in different skills and fields. There is no place where you can teach culture and education to turn culture into a contemporary society. At this point, a person with all human feelings, beliefs, and heritage can be transformed into a complete person through education.
Okay.
So I would like to add on some things that just now candidate D mentioned about when you fall sick, family is the one can take care of you. Then and what if you don't have siblings? You just got your parents and your parents is old, so you need a friend, some friends to take care of you and also take care of your family if you got any accidents happens, right?
Okay, if that goes to that extent where your family is not able to help you when you are in need, it is true that you need friends because probably you are not married, you don't have a wife or kids, and you are alone for your life. So when that kind of situation comes up, it is true because when friends are really close, they are also considered to be a part of a family. When you have a really close circle, it is considered a family. So I would say at that point of view, yeah, friends do come in as important in our life. That's all.
5 more minutes.
Oh shit. Oh, so yeah, lah. Let's okay. Let's bombard Satish time. Education.
Okay. Uh, if you want my honest opinion, living in society, one should be aware of their rights, rules, and regulations. This understanding will help to create walls for us so that we can obey the rules in order to maintain a happy life. Education can help to communicate with all kinds of people, to share information and ideas, and to live in peace. To be an active citizen in culture and the world, to receive acceptance from the world, new things should always be learned. People might say that health is wealth and family and friends are hidden treasures. But then, have you think about changing the world? You know, well, if you think about this, then education is the most powerful weapon which you can use. Education is the most effective tool we will use to improve the world's mental. An intelligent person knows how to cope with all kinds of issues. Through proper education, a person may learn strong moral values. My point is simple. This world cannot become a better place without educated people. Therefore, sufficient education is required to make this earth a safer place. We can therefore conclude that there is a need for education for the growth of an individual, which leads for evolution of a society. That's it.
Okay, just can I ask you something? Can you see? Just now you said education is the most powerful weapon in the universe, right? Okay, I also agree with that, but I have a question. What if what if a scientist creating something rather in anything about technologies, but what if his body is unhealthy? What if he addicted with any drugs, cigarettes, or anything?
Uh, I
Because
got
this
the
will
point. But at the
because
same time,
okay,
health is a part to live. What about the next step of your life? What about your successes? If you want to know if you want to have your own identity, you need to achieve something. That's how we all grown up. So even a scientist is an educated person, and of course, is aware of his health because he's educated and he knows what is important for him. So, behalf of achieving his targets, he need to keep his body healthy, and of course, he would be aware of that.
and in addition, with just the point just now, okay, as the scientist is already been addicted, right? Addicted like drugs because drugs will affect our mental our mental system, you know. It will decrease our mental thinking. But if yes,
Come again.
okay, for the just topic, the topic just now, okay. The scientist is addicted with drugs, and he's still addicted with it. And drugs will affect our mental system, you know, affect our brain, and it will cause the scientist to think much slower, less effectiveness. Do you sure education skill can help in to creating something or inventing something?
Well, I would like to say that when a person is educated, he would be aware of everything around him. Okay, you are stating that the scientists take some drugs, right?
Yeah,
Okay. You know, right? There is caffeine in the coffee we drink every day.
yeah, I know.
Okay. Uh, is that affecting our daily life or something?
Yeah, it is affecting, but less affecting.
Less affecting. Okay. When a person is educated, he's more concerned on everything around him. Behalf of succeeding his experiment or something, the scientist would be aware of the intake of the drug, as you stated, and it's not going to getting unconscious or what. It's like being aware of the drug intake at the same time, moving as normal to achieve his goals. That's how he would be, as he's an educated person.
Okay.
Okay, so from my point of view, education, it is true education is important, but what I think about education is it is always in a flux state, whereby the new theories and knowledges that are coming and going. So to correct all that, we need educated people, so we know what is right and what is wrong. Although all of this is important, but where comes the core from to the educated person? An educated person comes from a core, which is family. Because imagine if someone needs to be educated, they have to come from a proper core. Let's say the parents have a abusing issue. They abuse their children, and the children go through some psychological states of unable to think or do anything like. So when they grow up, they can't be educated because they go through some psychological problems where they are not ready to take in knowledge. So it is important. Family also is important because they are the cause to giving out knowledge and education, as you say. So
Yes, you're
family,
right.
yeah. So that's
Yes,
all I wanted to say.
uh, family could be the main source of everything for our life actually, because they teach us from the starting and they grows us up. But in the certain part of life, we started to move things by ourselves.
True.
Parents send us to school for study, but we are studying by ourselves. So it's like we are going to grow up by ourselves. We are not going to depend on people or family or anyone.
True. I would agree with that.
But in my opinion, friend is also very important beside families. Like every time you have to work in group to finish a project, and every success, not only you can do it by one person, right? You need friends, need groups, and so friends, you need to take time to determine the most important people in your life, and when it's clear, then you know that you have built up a very good support system, and there is something necessary to analyze when moving into the next chapter of your life, as it will help you to decide who have around you when you're building your bright future. Okay, that's all.
Okay. That's all for the argument. Thank you.
Thank you.
Does anyone else has any issue with any of other people's points? Any of the other candidates' points? that you would like to add on? I think
No.
so.
No.
Okay, so that's all for the argumenting part. So we would like to conclude that everything has its own importance in different people's perspectives. So as candidate A said health, candidate B said friends, candidate C said education, and myself I said family. Everything has its own value at some part of our lives. So that's all I would like to say. Thank you.